People also are talking about a middle-class tax cut, more room to tweet, and the arrest in a killer clown case. Trump rolling out a tax cut for the middle class. President Donald Trump and congressional Republicans are rolling out a wide-ranging plan to cut taxes for individuals and corporations, simplify the tax system, and likely double the standard deduction used by most Americans. Months in the making, the plan meets a political imperative for Republicans to deliver an overhaul of the U.S. tax code after the failure of the healthcare repeal. The public reveal of the plan was set for Wednesday. The day before, details emerged on Capitol Hill while Trump personally appealed to House Republicans and Democrats at the White House to get behind his proposal. "We will cut taxes tremendously for the middle class. Not just a little bit but tremendously," Trump said as he met with members of the Tax Writing Ways and Means Committee. He predicted jobs will be coming back in because we have a non-competitive tax structure right now and we're going to go super competitive. Among the details, repeal of the tax on multi-million-dollar estates, a steep reduction in the rate corporations pay from 35% to 20% and potentially 4 tax brackets, down from the current 7. The current top rate for individuals, those earning more than $418,000 a year, is 39.6%. 10 Commandments judge wins Alabama Senate primary. Roy Moore won Alabama's GOP Senate primary runoff, in a blow to President Trump and the GOP establishment, who supported his opponent. Moore has been a lightning rod of controversy for more than a decade. He was removed as state Supreme Court Chief Justice after he refused to take down a 10 Commandments monument. He was re-elected to the job, only to resign after he refused to follow the U.S. Supreme Court's ruling legalizing same-sex marriage. He also has a history of homophobic comments. He'll face Democrat Doug Jones in a December general election. Meanwhile, there will be a Senate seat up for grabs in Tennessee, now that Senator Bob Corker says he won't run for re-election next year. And Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell announced that the Senate won't vote on the Graham-Cassidy bill, ending, for now, at least, the GOP drive to repeal Obamacare. "We haven't given up on changing the American health care system. We are not going to be able to do that this week," he said. A teed-off Bill O'Reilly returns to Fox after 6-month absence. It felt like a flashback on Fox News Channel Tuesday, with Bill O'Reilly looking into the camera and declaring the spin stops here. 6 months after he was fired from Fox when it was revealed the network paid $13 million in settlements to 5 women alleging bad behavior on his part, O'Reilly returned as a guest on former colleague Sean Hannity's show. "I'm fine," O'Reilly said. "I'm teed off." O'Reilly was promoting his new book, Killing England, which got cursory mention as the two men traded complaints about how the media had treated them and President Donald Trump. They loudly backed Trump on his campaign against NFL players protesting police brutality by not standing for the national anthem. "I'd love to go to every NFL locker room and give those guys my book," O'Reilly said. O'Reilly said that the far left wanted to destroy Trump and everyone who voted for him. They also targeted liberal media watchdog Media Matters for America, which advocated for an advertiser boycott of O'Reilly before Fox fired him, and is currently doing the same for Hannity. O'Reilly praised Hannity for fighting back against the group, and said he should have done the same. Media Matters President Angelo Carusone said Tuesday that the budding collaboration between Hannity and O'Reilly indicates advertisers need to act again. "Companies that removed ads from O'Reilly's show but currently sponsor Hannity need to be the first to take action and cease sponsoring Hannity immediately," Carusone said. "And I actually think some responsible companies will remove ads from Fox News as a whole over this. This Is Us makes an emotional return warning. This post contains spoilers about the season premiere of This Is Us. You wanted the truth about Jack's death, This Is Us fans. But can you handle the truth? In the first episode of the sophomore season, This Is Us unveiled a huge piece of the How Did Jack Die? Puzzle in a flashback to the night of his death. In the scene, a distraught Rebecca, Mandy Moore, sobbed in her car parked in front of the Pearson house, which was burned down to its frame, indicating Jack's death is somehow related to a house fire. Before you ask, no, this isn't a misdirect. That is the cause of his death, This Is Us creator Dan Fogelman told CNN at a party following the show's Los Angeles premiere screening. The fire is directly responsible. Twitter will begin testing a 280-character cap on tweets. The days of Twitter Incorporated limiting messages to 140 c.